Okay guys, well here it is. I've got an old video that as I'm taping this, it's going through my mind that I'm not sure whether I'm going to include it on this video. We'll see. I haven't reviewed it in a long time, but it was one of the very first videos that I made, and it was talking about how I go through and do my conversions, you know, like sort of my creative thinking. But this is in response to a video request from Fritz, both publicly and then pulling me aside at the club and telling me I should do this. Is that this is my bitbox, and I'm very organized about it, and this is a treasure to me because I really like converting all my stuff, or at least anything worthwhile. My Imperial Fists weren't really converted, they just had a different head, but that was more, whatever. This is my bitbox. Ta-da! And how I have this labeled, I don't know if you guys can read it or if I need to refocus the camera. But I rolled all my bits together. I have a few Eldar bits. None of them are in here. I keep them in a tiny little box because I haven't really built anything for my Eldar army in quite a long time. So I don't really have a lot of bits. So this is mainly power armor stuff. So I had a Space Marine army that was greater than the Terminator army, the Imperial Fist Terminator army that you guys have seen. I've gotten rid of it, you know, traded it off and stuff like that. So the bits I always keep, and I suggest any newbie, any noob, even any, keep your bits. You know, they are valuable. You know, if you come across someone like me, I'm willing to buy bits, you know, because it just really fleshes out the army in my opinion. So like for this one, I've got it labeled Power Armor Chests and Backpacks, both Imperial and Chaos, mainly Chaos, but there are some Imperials in there, you know, and I'll go through if I decide that I need to build a fig or whatever. Next one, and you know, they get mixed up. So power armor over here, legs and heads, close combat weapons, a vehicle one, which gets full pretty easy, and I've got a whole nother box of vehicle stuff that's on the sprue, but then I got one here that's mutation, you know. Then here's what else I got. I've got one called Current, and this is bits that I've gone through, and this is kind of like a miscellaneous hodgepodge of bits that I'm going to use in my army. See this one right here, this is going to eventually go on the Rhinos, you know, that's the little nameplate, but I had to trade to get that. These are, you know, just little bits here and there that I'm going to add on. This was part of the Sorcerer kit that's got some that I made one of the Sorcerers out of. These banners were on the side of the Khorne Rhino, the wings that are going to make the cape. All these sensor bearers and stuff like that. These are all going to go on whoever doesn't have one already. The swords for the side of the Chaos Rhino. Just bits here and there, and I use this as like I said, a current project. Anything that I don't want to file away and have to look for later or forget about, because it's also a reminder of things I have to do. Then I have bases, you know, I've whittled them down. You know, these are all extra bases. I've probably thrown out 1,000,000, traded off a bunch. Shoulder pads, you know. So this is really my bits box, and well, there you go. It serves very, very well. You know, I can go through, I can look at it, see what's going on, and make adjustments accordingly.